And the side evil, legend coming through. Less prattle, more battle. A gift for Boo. A little look inside.
No time to dally. What's next, I wonder? A love? How tempting.
A long way from Waterdeep.
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
pleasure.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot. The finder keeps, yes? Where Boo leads, Minsk follows.
Some men are revolting behind those boxes.
We're only looking, Boo.
Got to keep moving.
A little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
Better fetch that.
I wrote this. It speaks of a mirror that steals memories. Is that how they did this to me?
What am I to do? Got to press on.
I applaud your taste.
Less prattle, more battle.
whatever it takes. On I go.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
You recall the memory Shadowheart recovered by eating the noble stalk. This must be the person she remembered.
I remember you, but you're different. Very different. I used to call you something else, didn't I?
You did. But that's not who I am now. I remember the other initiates used to tease you about your name, the one you chose to honor Lady Shah. They were attacking who you were. I never found it funny, but I wasn't quite sure why. Eventually, I realized it was because I wasn't happy with who I was. I couldn't keep going like that. But seeing how you fought on, I realized that I didn't have to. From then on, I was Nocturne. It wasn't easy, but everything started to make sense. I could breathe.
It's a beautiful name. Suits you well.
Thank you. Picked it myself. But enough of that. I can't believe you're back.
I've been trying to return here as long as I can remember, which admittedly doesn't amount to much.
They whispered it was a suicide mission. The search for the artifact you were sent on. Some even thought it was the Mother Superior's plan alone, and not Lady Shah's intent. But now it seems you've turned on both the Mother Superior and Lady Shah.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You helped me be true to myself. I will not begrudge you for discovering yourself, even if it displeases Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are. But with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Ah, excellent choice.
Who has called the dibs? Dig your graves, evil! Minsk and Boo come to tuck you in! On Shadowheart's training. Proof that only pain can lie between so many pages.
Lost in thought.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path. Where Minsk plants his boot, goodness grows.
Charmed, I'm sure. Quite.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well. Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
After I moved something on the altar.
Yes, of course.
Only a patriarch's loss can open this door. Curious. A wealthy person's loss? The loss of valuables, surely.
Let me guess, you need something. Lightly does it.
At the ready.
That way.
This place is miserable, even for the house of a god. Ah, my fate perhaps if you lost a follower. Excellent. How delicious.
have we here?
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
I'll go this way. I'd better do the talking.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. Victory. Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
But I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
The curse will just have to go on like this, suffering. I didn't come this far just to give up at the final hurdle. We're leaving this place together. I'm going to take care of you.
Our time has passed, Genevieve. You must not let us burden you.
You're no burden. You're my strength. I think I know where my willful side comes from now.
But...
Hush, Arnel. Jen wants her family. Jen shall have her family. How can we help, dear?
Get out of this place as soon as your strength allows. There's a camp. You'll be safe there.
One with the weave.
Everything that's happened. Shah, my parents. It's almost too much to take in. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
To new horizons.
A long way to go still. On I go.
My girl, let me look at you. For so long I had to imagine what you were like, what you had grown up to be. You surpassed those daydreams in every way. You couldn't have. You knew nothing, just like they wanted. But it doesn't matter now. It's all behind us. Though the ache in my bones would suggest otherwise, a little rest shall do me wonders. Yes. Then I'll feel more like myself once again.
Genevieve, I still can't believe you freed us. That I'm standing here with you. I'd ask you to slap me, so I know it's real, but I don't think I'm yet strong enough to bear it. She is strong, but she is also human. The years were harder on her than on me, in both body and mind. Shah's pit robbed us of precious time we can never have back. But do not worry. We're together again, and we will make every moment count all the more. I should gather my strength. I've waited so long for this. A little longer won't do any harm.
The air is ripe with magic. Step by step.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Vicconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
At your command.
Well, hello.
Which way to the nearest library?
Shar believes us so fearful of pain that we would empty our lives of all other feeling just to escape it. I will admit a petty sort of pleasure in watching Shadowheart make the goddess look a lackwit. Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him.
With silver tongue.
Shah sought to rob Shadowheart of her family, of her true nature. But no more. Now the healing can begin. The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that.
Shadowheart did what was right, knowing she stood to suffer for it. In so doing, she proved what it means to be a hero.
May it please, Mistra.
Shadowheart's search is concluded. The Night Singer may inflict pain upon her, but never her will.
Shadowheart looks so happy, doesn't she? She seems, found. In a way she never seen before, even when she was most devoted to Shah. Her folks must be so glad to have her back, and to see who she's become.
I'm ready.
Quite ready for you. Forthwith.
Ha! The heart of a berserker beats in the cleric's chest. Shar thinks this pain is a punishment. No! Pain is a promise that all our enemies' blows have not killed us and will be heaped back upon their heads tenfold. Lady of Loss, I see now, Boo, because she is always losing. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, Minsk and Boo stand ready. Just tell us where to do it.
Call and I answer.
Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
You have my attention.
Boo says, what? But it was good to feel the breeze between my toes. Back to the road.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith, or forgot about it. I wanted to come here to see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. No. For so long I only felt what she wanted me to. Now I have to do it for myself, and I feel like I'm drowning. I have my family back. And now I can't even look them in the eye. I don't deserve to be anyone's daughter.
That's not true.
Not even close.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this.
Alive? Free? Feeling? I've dreamt for years of seeing you like this.
Seeing you as yourself again, Jen. It kept us going all this time.
I can't be your Jennifer. Not as you remember her.
Of course you can.
No. I'd be turning my back on too much. Shadowheart is as much part of who I am as Jennifer. I can't just forget her. That's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light. Don't worry. I'm still your daughter. If you want me to be.
I'll call you whatever you like, so long as you're happy. Now?
The Moon Maiden guides and helps us find our true selves. Shadowheart. Daughter.
Another day, another dungeon.
Yes.
Corpse's head has been severed. It's one way to stop the dead spilling their secrets.
The corpse remains.
There, in the debris. Something else.
Yes, why not?
Steel sharp, hamster hungry.
Always nice to be wanted.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what? Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall its exact nature, but you feel its loss all the same. Still though, for whatever was lost, something new shall be gained. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. Your mind is that of a corrupt alderman, eager to forget his transgressions. You feel them fade away, but your faith in the goddess Seluna is devoured along with them. Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great... The mirror's emptiness, you must surrender some part of yourself. But you feel parts of your own being take flight from you. Is this what Shadowheart experienced when she surrendered her memories? Still though, a foreign sense of disappointment floods your mind. You were sure to succeed Stelmane, but Lord Enver Gortash has stolen your support. All that charming and cajoling in the parlors of the upper city wasted. The memory fades away, yet it leaves its mark on your mind. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirror's emptiness, you must surrender some part of yourself. But the gaps in your mind, still though, you feel the presence of something ancient and unknowable. It has taken notice of you. The spilled blood of Seluna's daughter comes to your mind. You are a favored servant, a dark justiciar. Where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you to choose from. Adoring looks, spawning laughter, and nods of agreement to your constant companions. Is there anything a quick tongue and a warm smile cannot achieve? The memory fades away, yet it leaves its mark on your mind. The dark mirrors.
What's next?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Have you met my hamster?
A huge polished disc looms before you. The mirrors, and you must surrender some part of yourself. Something still though. A foreign you embody in whatever the dark mirror. The huge mirror stared. The mirrors, you must surrender some part of the gaps in still. A foreign disappointment floods your mind. The memory of the dark mirror. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirrors, and you must surrender some part of yourself. The gaps in your mind still there. You feel the presence of something. It seems where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you to choose from. The cold bites, but you laugh and bare your chest. Be it blade, beast, or the elements, nothing daunts you. The memory fades away, yet you feel its influence linger in your body. The dark mirrors.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
A huge, polished disc looms. The mirror's emptiness. You must surrender some part of you. Something still there. A foreign. You embody it. Whatever the dark. The huge mirror. The mirror. You must surrender some part. The gap. Still a you embody the dark. The huge mirror. The mirror. You must surrender some part of the gaps in. Still there. A foreign. You embody what the dark. The huge mirror. The mirror. You must surrender some part of yourself. The gaps in. Still a foreign sense. A jumble of whatever the dark. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The huge mirror stares down at you. The mirror, you must surrender some part of yourself. The gaps in still there. You feel the. It seemed where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you to choose from. The cold bites, the memory of the dark.
My faith will guide me.
Seek and you shall find me. With haste.
Oakfather preserve you. Your ranks are full. You will need to make an opening.
Let's talk. I'm up for the challenge. Let...
I hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. Is this truly what progress looks like? Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes the Shadow Druid's desire to separate nature from all this seems pragmatic, not fanatical. A fine point. I wish I had thought of it myself. Thank you. Your wisdom shines through even in dark moments. I shall not give in to despair. Not while there is still the chance of a future worth fighting for.
Let's get on with it.
Yes? Sharp as ever.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Ready and willing.
Oakfather preserve you.
Huge polished disc lit the mirror. You must surrender some still. A foreign disappointment floods your memory of the dark. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. You feel a presence, dark and ancient. The mirrors, you must surrender some part of yours. The gap still a foreign you embody, whatever dark. The huge mirrors, the mirror, you must surrender some part. The gaps still you've hit seen where once the mirror showed nothing. The cold moon, the dark.
I wonder what the next move is.
Sharp as ever.
Huge polished disc. You must surrender some you embody the dark. The huge mirror stare. You must surrender some. The gaps you embody the dark. The huge mirror stares. The mirror you must surrender. The gaps you embody the dark. The huge mirror stare. You must surrender some. The gaps still a foreign disappointment floods your mind. The memory, the dark mirror. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. Your prayers fade away into the night.
Salutations. Very well.
Credit where it's due. Shadowheart is tenacious and tougher than I expected. Pain can break anyone, but she bore it well and got what she wanted. Even if she's damned herself to a lifetime of that same pain. Perhaps if you lost a follower, or, well, in that...
Hey, soldier. No room in your party. What should I do?
Keep a blade close.
Hey, good looking.
There's no time to waste.
Lovely day, this. For now.
huge polished disc. You must surrender some stuff. Your mind is the dark. The huge mirror. You must surrender a foreign. You embody the dark. The huge mirror. You must surrender some. A jump with the dark. The huge mirror. You must surrender the gap. Still a foreign disappointment floods your memory. The dark. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. Your prayers fade away and
No rest for the wicked, I see.
a huge polished disc looms before the mirror. You must surrender some still. You embody the dark. The huge mirror stared. You must surrender the gaps in your still there. You embody the dark. The huge mirror. You must surrender the gaps. A jump the dark. The huge mirror. You must surrender the gaps still. Your mind is that of the dark. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. Your prayers fade away into the nothing.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Let me work my magic. The path less traveled.
It's...
Soldier? Sounds boring.
It is. The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? The cub and the crow. Sounds like a cautionary tale, as it probably should. As you wish. Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting. Eager for battle. A huge polished the mirror. You must surrender some stuff. You embody the dark. The huge mirror stares down at the mirror. You must surrender the gaps. Disappointment floods your mind. The memory, the dark. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye. You feel a presence. Dark and ancient. The mirrors, you must surrender some part of you. The gaps, it's still there. You embody the dark.
The huge mirror, you must surrender some part of yourself. The gaps still there. You feel it's where once the mirror showed nothing. The cold and then the dark.
There is work to do.
Your desire? Most excellent.
Sing a song of Balderun, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three dead assailed his sword, transformed he fell there throughout. Succumbed as threat from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers blaze about. A knave, a wizard, devil gift, the odds are cast anew. And all this fate now turns upon the whims of fortune's
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister, it almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood. A childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there, surrounded by books and night orchids. Maybe. Or maybe I already liked night orchids and I chose that place because of them. The particulars of childhood can grow hazy even if your memories haven't been tampered with. But I felt safe there. I know that much. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive. Nocturne and I must have come here a lot. We probably had plenty we wanted to hide from. Anyway, I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you. If you're sure. All right. Be good out there. And if you can't be good, well, don't get caught. I'll be here whenever you need me.
You will grow to like Jaheira's incense in time. Like chewing herbs and soap, yes? Minsk shall be your shadow, as Boo is his. Sleep with one eye open, Evil. Maybe both. Dig your graves, Evil. Minsk and Boo come to tuck you in.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally as the... Fate, dost thou require as...
My boot craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers. Life is simple, and so is Minsk. sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Evil hides and Boo seeks.
Which way to the nearest library?
Eager for battle.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Here's hoping those clanking watchers go the same way.
Let me work mine.
You feel it?
Feel what exactly?
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Work to be done.
Oi! Stop a moment. Commander, you're in trouble!
A Larathan residence.
She'll be here any second. Maybe she's sneaking.
We'd hear her knees cracking.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Some battles, even Boo is not brave enough to fight.
Ryan.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7. The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed? So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old! She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
What's that?
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
Boo is also very well, and happy to see you, Ryan.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
The air is ripe with magic.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Let's have a look.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Loved ones, look around you.
Adventure awaits.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for them.
Watch your elders and learn. I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira, I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
Really?
Really?
Now, cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
A pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
Something over there. Quite ready for you.
Certainly. Could be useful.
Isn't it? You know, I'm not sure ghost hunting is for me. Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
You have my attention. Let's explore.
Aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh? Let us show them how it's done.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path.
One with the weave. Of course.
Whatever it takes. Work to be done. What's inside?
patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
You know this place?
Arch Druid. It's good to have you home. The new informants are coming along. Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But Boss doesn't care about that.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
Salutations. Onward.
Trap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Blackets will be done.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Blackets will be done.
Ready and willing.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. Not a wild shape I have mastered. Just yet. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman.
Jaheira, our friend has put their trust in us. Boo thinks it is only right to return the gesture, no?
You so rarely make a habit of being right, Ranger, that it puts me ill at ease when you are. Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away. A small hurdle.
Ah, excellent choice. Immediately. timeless body. Is this a ritual Jaheira intends to perform?
How high? Go.
Seek and you shall find me.
Do what must be done.
Jaheira's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsk should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Direct me.
The cub speaks. I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both. The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. Oh, you really think I'm pretty? Just a moment while I remember how to bat my eyelashes. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
You have more in common with my people than you'd think. On the astral plane, our finest knights can live for millennia, and they devote every thought to vanquishing Geich.
Or pleasing their own undying queen, who lives on to serve what purpose exactly? Of course. It is our way. Just as it is Death's way to meet us along the path, gently oblivious to whatever it is we want. I spent most of my life fighting those who tried to escape their end. Gatherick, Irenicus, Sarevok. That is not company I would like to keep. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness, I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came and made the question moot. But I kept this, just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine, when and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first. Ask it. Oh dear. Should I brace myself for some fashion advice? But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. It was a gift from my husband Khalid. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheira's strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Baalspawn crisis. Shortly after, he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight, which meant the few he chose. Most harpers swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault. And when we were married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see all that a harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
Jaheira littering the streets in broad daylight. I swear, sometimes it is as if she does not care for this city at all.
Should I ever take to the astral plane, I'll have no need of scrolls to secure my immortality. Still, it is becoming of a mortal to accept their fate, as Jaheira does. Not everyone is meant to live longer than the stars.
Lost in thought.
Eager for battle.
It's peaceful, isn't it? Peaceful.
It's a restricted area.
People down there on the docks going about.
It's for scholars. All that learning destroyed.
All right.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Subject, Githlad, Pataris.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Experiment gone wrong. Not my fault. Careless, skipped, precautionary termination. Proving theory, genetic morality. I was right.
The spell's power.
This will come in handy.
Something over there.
Sudden restriction on visiting the docks.
Somehow citizens Lord Gortash forgot to tell me. Isn't that strange?
Do you feel it, Boo? The
away from Waterdeep.
Assume nothing.
Who says what?
Yes.
Who are you? Another who needs to learn the difference between right and wrong?
A Githyanki youth, and a familiar one at that. Can it be that this is the one who hatched from the egg you took from the crash?
Father was bad. They all were. I tried to make them better, but they were not strong enough. They lacked resolve. It is not my fault they died. I was only upholding Father's code. Even he was not strong enough to follow it. He was not righteous. He was not innocent. His thoughts were impure. Such evil can only be cured one way. With pain. With torment. And if that does not work, with death. Tell me, are you a good person? There is no try. Either you are good, or you are not. The Patarian code must be obeyed. This is the only way to be sure. Do you follow it? It is honor, justice, the true form of goodness we all must live by, decreed by Bahamut himself. You are not capable of following its teachings. I know what you did to me. I see the memory of it. Right there in your head. You stole me from my people. Gave me to that woman. Unhatched. Defenseless. You let me be brought here so Father could hurt me.
A Githyanki raised in isolation. His blood boils like his kin's, but their ways are foreign.
You are bad. You must be taught a lesson. He deserved it. They all deserved it. I should feel better now. Why don't I feel better?
On my way.
I'm false. Everything is false. Unleash me.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge. Charge! But charge quietly.
I will ascend. Action, not reaction.
Evil hides and Boo seeks.
Nature's servant awaits.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury. Blackets will be done.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Better the egg were destroyed than to spawn such an anomaly. His death was a blessed escape. He could never understand the weight of Vlaakith's chains, or the relief to come when Orpheus lifts them. Mother Gith would have me look ahead, never behind. But I can only wonder, how might that boy have served his people if he'd only been given the chance?
Right away.